Robbie Fetters, this is my guitar. I'm gonna keep on practicing until I am a star. R. The angels in the heavens, the demons down below, they're lining up for tickets, they're coming to my show. Yo, yo, yo. Pick it! Pick it for the demons! Pick it for the angels of the Robbie! You can meet me backstage, I'll score you a pass. Make yourself a sandwich, fill your empty glass. Then I'll go out there singing, 'cause I came here to serve. I'm gonna play my ass off, that's what my fans deserve. Nerves, 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 nerves. Good evening, everyone. I've been informed that the world is on fire. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off last week and see if we can get through it. Mike Tittle on drums. I was an actor and she was an actress. Our love did not hesitate, love needs no mattress. I was excited, she was easily bored. Our coming together was a double-edged sword. I got what I wanted, now I can give it away. Yeah, she likes to see me grovel, she loves to hear me pray. And life's so sad it's funny, God looks down and laughs at a sad little monkey taking out the trash. I waited for my ship to come in until I passed out on the beach. And dreamed the one true love in my life was way beyond my reach. And even though I tried so hard, I felt my heart might burst. I gave it everything I had, but someone else got there first. She plays guitar so awful, unlike the singer for the Breeders. But I told her she's good, 'cause someday I'm gonna need her. She said, don't ever change, stay the same, daddy-o. The faster you move, the slower I'll go. When will the stop their end? I want the dream to stop. I hate the way I feel, but I like the girl a lot. I pounded on that door so hard, I knew she was gonna let me in. But when the devil answered, he said, brother, where you been? Where you been, brother? Ship to come in until I passed out on the beach. And dreamed the one true love in my life was way beyond my reach. And even though I tried so hard, I felt my heart might burst. I gave it everything I had, but someone else got there first. 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 I was an actor, she was an actress. Love did not hesitate, love needs no mattress. You know it's true. Really? Whew. Boy, late spring in the Midwest. Audiences are a little tough. Fortunately, I'm in the Midwest, but you're all over the world. Hello, Europe. Hello, South Pacific. Hello, Canada, my beloved Canada. Hello, Arizona. South Dakota, where the prairie dogs are. I've had a very exciting, busy week, and I've got some new tracks for you. I've got a bear song I'm going to play, and I'm going to debut at these Fetters' Cheap first season episode 10 show. Grace Fetters' twin brother Noah playing drums on this bear song. Bob's playing bass. Hold me closer, keep your distance, tell me your secrets, mind your own business, our laughing children sing under the volcano. You thought that I was beautiful under the volcano. 100,000 years ago under the volcano. Hold me closer. Secrets, mind your own business, Sally. Hell is here on earth, you know, under the volcano. When you chop the bill at a freak show, where the flesh is weak and the minds are slow. A waterbed on a lava flow. Under the volcano. Hold me closer. Keep your distance. Mind your own business. children, did you listen to the lyrics? And you liked that song? The children liked that song. Ah, wonderful. How cool to have one of my kids playing on it. And Bad Bob, who I played with all my life. And also, I believe, near Youngstown, Ohio, Fred Kengott is playing along. He is a Raisin alumni, bass player. Fred and I go way, 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 way back. And he likes playing along. So join forces. As a matter of fact, I think it'd be great if all you guys played along with these songs. You might cover up a few of my errors. But that song, I was talking to my sister Wendy and her best friend from childhood. They have been best friends forever, since Burnham Junior High in Sylvania, Ohio. Sally Mitchum likes that song because her name's in it. Sally is a former strawberry queen from the Strawberry Festival in Holland, Ohio. Because she's a strawberry blonde. See, I've got some notes. I'm supposed to say stuff. I'm going to try to follow my notes this week. I didn't do too good a job the first 9 episodes. So I'm going to play My Red Truck. My Red Truck is an old Raisin song. I told you the story a couple weeks ago of me telling Crush, our assistant, our associate, our band associate, driving the red truck, that this bridge, 17th Street or 18th Street bridge? I think it was the 17th Street bridge in Pensacola. Anyways, I told him we could go under the bridge because the truck would fit, but it didn't fit. I was wrong. But I was also remembering how the red truck, we learned a lot about rock and roll. In that truck, we found out that it could be a motel room when necessary. It was definitely a dressing room, many a night. But once we were playing a gig, by the way, wherever you are in the world, I'm in Ohio. I'm in southernmost, almost part of Ohio, Cincinnati, along the Ohio River. And not far from here, we played a little club. And what we would, the Raisins would play 5 or 6 nights a week. We'd get 1 night off a week, and we had to make the most of that day off. So what we like to do is, especially if we're going someplace cool, like we were going to Florida, Pensacola, to play at Machine Gun Kelly's. And Bob and I were in charge of the truck. And we finished playing our gig. We packed up really fast. Probably by 3:30 in the morning, we were ready to make the 12-hour drive to the Gulf Coast. And what we like to do to take advantage of the day and make sure it would last a long time, because it was our day off, is we'd drop acid. Then we'd hit the road. We all thought we were Hunter S. Thompson acolytes or something. So one of those trips we went, and things were pretty groovy. It wasn't a boring drive down I-65. But when we crossed the border into Tennessee, Bob noticed that there was a truck weighing station, and we were not a commercial truck. We didn't need to stop. But Bob decided he wanted to stop and weigh the truck, see how much it weighed with all our equipment in it. And when you go to a truck weighing place, it's not like going to a truck stop where there's a nice lady behind the counter saying, "Honey, what do you need? You want some coffee? How about a biscuit?" No, it's cops. It's cops. We were tripping. It was cops. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to go with that story. I was proud of my red truck till it broke down in Tennessee. The old mechanic had an honest face, said he'd try to repair it cheap. $2,000 later, my heart was black with hate. The old mechanic screwed another Yankee. The engine blew as I left the state. Cheating is cheating. It sucks and it blows. I've been lied to 1,000,000 times, so I ought to know. My landlord and my dealer, TV preacher and the cops, they take advantage of innocence and they pull out all the stops. I wake up in the morning, afraid to answer the phone. It's a bill collector from Alabama, so glad he found me at home. Don't worry about your money, the check is in the mail. I lied so many times to that man from Alabama, I'll probably go to hell. Bleeding, I'm bleeding, and I can't stop the flow. Before I get too weak to speak, I want you to know I've twisted facts and cheated, said I'm needed when I did not. I got away with murder, and I didn't know when to stop. Anyone can be corrupted, it's fun when you don't get caught. The pleasure derived from a good scam, the truth is anyone can be bought. Stop the flow. Before I get too weak to speak, I want you to know I twisted facts and I cheated, said I needed when I did not. I got away with murder and I didn't know when to stop. Ah, my red truck. Thank you. I didn't know. A story and a song, a guitar solo played in the wrong key momentarily. Those things warm up an audience. Wonderful. The Katies are watching. It's a brother and sister act. They're all across the United States, out there in the Southwest, in the very center, the core of the breadbasket of the Midwest, and Ohio. They've all seen the truck. I hope Stella's watching tonight. We were talking a couple of weeks ago. We've both had our hearts broken. She's broken a few hearts more than me. I believed in love, 'cause I received her love. So I believed in love. I believed in love, 'cause I received her love. So I believed in love. First it found me, then it bound me, then it drowned me again. I wanted more, but I was shown the door, and now I don't know what I'm living for. I believed in love, 'cause I received her love. So I believed in love. If you do God's will, then hold still. Maybe then the gods will hear you pray. So I stood in line till I lost my mind, and I blew the only time I had the chance to say, I could lay in bed and feel the dread, or get up now and walk away. No need to know where I'll go, just get up now and face the day. I believed in love, 'cause I received her love. So I believed in love. Heartless. You're all heartless. Well, good luck to you, you know. Apparently, heartless people can do pretty well in the world. I'm going to do a song. I got a little cameo here with B. Haskins. Lovely, talented. Only person I know that's played the Viper Room. She's joined by Matt Malley. Only person I know that's opened up for the Rolling Stones. Desire. Desire, desire, desire. Keep discovering things. You know, you get what you want. You're satisfied. You got enough. Enough money, enough sex, enough guitars, enough pizza, enough revenge. But then as my good close buddy Marcus Aurelius says, you want one more thing, and that's just a little more time, and you don't get it. Born to be our own destroyers. That's how the universe ends. We build our temples, we burn them down, and start all over again. You and me were meant to be together. I hope we still remain friends. When every day's another heartbreak for causes we can't defend. Desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a liar. Hand in hand we're on the great adventure. To paradise we set sail. We will find God, see what he's doing, and watch him chase his own tail. Question all the answers. We know the truth lies within. So tell me why we're never satisfied. It's the ultimate sin. Desire, desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a lie.
The wedding's tomorrow. It looks like rain. The mother of sorrows is gonna change her name.
Take all the teachers, grab all the preachers, and wash their mouths out with soap. Take mom and dad, they're just as bad. It's like they're all smoking dope. They got the song, they're always singing, just like a chorus of loons. All we need is more, that's all they ask for, so they're never in tune. Desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a lie. Desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a lie. Desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a lie. I screwed up my set list. I didn't do them in the right order. I need to do a song that I was supposed to do just then. So pretend that I didn't screw up the set list, but you don't even know my set list. Even though my audience determines the set list to a certain degree. Okay. I think I had a concept. I had a concept down. It's because, you know, I believed, past tense. And therefore, I had the blues. I had the blues really bad when I was a 15-year-old, chubby little curly-headed 15-year-old hotshot guitar player in Sylvania, Ohio. The trouble with that picture is that everybody was a hotshot guitar player in Sylvania, Ohio. Competition was brutal. But nonetheless, I had a Les Paul back then, 69 gold top, spoiled rotten. Great guitar. And of course I broke it. Lost track of it. Eventually, I got another Les Paul. This one I talked to a friend of mine, a neighbor, into selling me. I saw it. I said, what about that guitar? He worked in a guitar shop, a vintage place, Mike's Music. And he said, oh, that's not for sale. You wouldn't be interested in that one. And I said, oh, can I look at it? And then he made a big mistake. He took it out of the case and put it in my arms, and I played it. So that's when I first fell in love with this guitar. It smelled. It still smells a little bit because the blues guitar player that I'm told is in a state prison in Texas, that's the legend, he smoked a lot. And see the neck? I don't know if you guys, guitar players, can see this. Sometimes guitar players sand the necks. That neck is not sanded. That neck is played down to the bare wood. But I cleaned it, and I used all sorts of things to try to get the nicotine smell out of it, but you can't. It's way down in there. And I think it made the guitar heavier. This guitar weighs, I think, about 900 pounds. 1974, Les Paul, Black Beauty, anniversary. Already gone. You might think that you can change him, but baby, you're wrong. You're like a cat on a railroad track. Don't know the future, don't know the facts. Train is coming down the line. Jump off the kitty, you're wasting your time. Monkey grip when the light goes dim. He got you, baby, but you ain't got him. Now, baby. Wash it down, rocket fuel. When it burns, the man stays cool. Addicted to everything. Lives in the city where the birds don't sing. And when he rises with the sun, he always reaches for his gun. A creature of habit cannot be controlled. Creature of habit is already gone. You might think that you can change him, but baby, you're wrong. Baby, you're wrong. Baby, 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 baby. wrong. Okay, now the world is right, even if I'm wrong. Look at that! The world is right.
Go, Daddy, go!
I'm not in trouble because I did the songs out of order?
Uh-oh. Well.
Look who's here. It's Mrs. Fetters.
Nice song, Dad. Hi, everybody. How are you tonight? Hope you had a good week. I usually have a great week because I'm listening to Rob rehearse all these songs, so I'm kind of in heaven. It's been really nice. I have a special shout out tonight. A friend and somebody that I have seen at shows for the last almost 37 years. Beautiful smiling face. Kim Hooten, we love you so much. You are just wonderful and kind and sweet and beautiful, and we adore you. So, hi, Kim.
I love Kim.
Who doesn't?
Okay.
Also, it was 24 years ago tonight that I gave birth to a 10-pound, 3-ounce baby boy.
He was the biggest baby on the floor for about 3.5 hours.
The clothes that we brought home, the clothes we brought to the hospital to put him in, it was like he was in a straitjacket. So we had to bring him home in the blanket. I told the nurse, I'm sorry, I got to take the blanket. So, and he's the tallest of all the kids. You want to sing to him?
Let's sing. We're going to sing Happy Birthday to Robert, our youngest son. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert, the baby. Happy birthday to you.
And you helped. Thank you.
Yeah, that says Adrian Ballou always said I had the fun part. Look at this, wait a minute.
Thank you, thanks. Had to come up here and say thanks. I appreciate it. That was really nice.
Thanks, Robert.
Guys did a good job. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
All right, cool. All right. Thanks, sweetie. See ya.
Oh man, the pandemic. Robert's 24. You think he moved home? He's with us, and he's just great. I think he's got kind of a. I hate this term when other people use it, but I'm going to use it. He's got a Zen-like quality to him. He just doesn't get flipped out about stuff I get flipped out about. Okay, speaking of unruly use, we're going to do the MC5 song again. We're going to do an MC5 song again.
I want to say one more thing. How many people were singing along to Under the Volcano? Come on, who was?
Yo, man, check this out.
It's the sing-along.
Dope shit.
So good.
Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did.
Good, 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 good.
All right. Oh, here we go.
You're in charge. Little old Annie in sweet suit too. They've been coming around to give him something to do. Their mamas don't want him now to come to town. He got into the club, now they gotta get down to Shaking Street. He's got that beat, Shaking Street, where all the kids meet. Shaking Street, he's got that sound. Shaking Street, said you gotta get down. Streetlight Sam decided to make the trip all the way from New Jersey on his girlfriend's tips. He pulled into town and met Skinny Leg Pete and said, "Come here, boy, I heard about the street. I heard about the place where all the kids go now. I'm about to flip, I just gotta know about Shaking Street. It's got that beat, Shaking Street, where all the kids meet. Shaking Street, It's got that sound, shaking street. Said you gotta get down. The kids on Shaking Street never give in. 'Cause all of their lives they've been living in sin. We know that they're bad, you know that they're mad. They take for the taking and they shake for the shaking. Folks keep complaining, they find it so shocking. All the kids wanna do is just keep on rocking. They got no time to think about stopping. They just gotta get down and do a little stomping. The salad baker wants to shake a shaker. Salad sailor says he's gonna take her to Shaking Street. It's got that beat, Shaking Street, where all the kids meet. Shaking Street. It's got that sound, Shaking Street. You gotta get down, Shaking Street. It's got that beat, Shaking Street, where all the kids meet. Shaking Street. It's got that sound, Shaking Street. Said you gotta get down. Sensational! Rob Fetters.
I just happen to be the singer he's quarantined with. Thanks, everybody.
Good enough for me. Thank you, honey. Oh, wow. Tonight's show is loose, if not altogether lucid. Hey, I wanted to mention, people send me capos, different brands of capos. A few weeks ago, someone sent me a Thalia, which I love. It's big, meaty, wonderful, gorgeous one. And of course, I have a selection of Shubs. I actually own a Shub capo, once owned by Winona Judd. I have Winona Judd's Shub. But this is an Elliott capo my friend, good old friend Francis sent me. And it's just beautiful. You hardly even know it's there. And she asked me to mention that because it's a cool little company, Elliott Capos. I love it. And what else? I love you guys for letting me do these shows. This is what I decided this week I'm going to call this. I talked to my advisors, my mentors, all of whom are about 40 years younger than me. And we decided this is season 1, because when I started doing these shows, I thought maybe I was going to do 3 or 4, 5, and then everything would be okay. And we could go out and I could play gigs with my bands, and I could do house concerts and all this stuff. And this has been another week of kind of looking at farther out and canceling shows. I think really for me and most musicians, well, I'll just speak for myself. All my shows are indefinitely postponed outside of this house concert venue. And speaking of, I got a little dollar sign there. If you are out of work, recently furloughed, or whatever the hell they try to call it. This is absolutely a free show. It's a free show no matter what. There's no paywall or anything. And I would really like you to just relax and enjoy it. If you've got any money, buy a bottle of wine or some beer or something. I hope you've got your snacks. I will not provide snacks yet. I might figure that one out. But if you are able to help keep this work going, I'd really appreciate it. There's a PayPal button and a Venmo button you can hit. If you can't see it on your phone or your iPad or anything, it's on the YouTube page where these shows are. And people have been very generous enough, so I've been able to hire other musicians to play tracks. I've been able to send Space Jam dividend checks to players who have played on some of these tracks. And send them love notes, which is my favorite part of it. And just keep all the equipment going and stuff. Bought a new hard drive. Another shout out to Gordon Rankin, who has just saved my ass so many times. My technical whiz friend at Wavelength Audio. Last week I made a mistake. I said it was wavelength.com. It's not. It's wavelengthaudio.com. One word, Wavelength Audio. He makes the world's greatest guitar amplifiers and very high-end audiophile grade power amplifiers for really great home systems. You can go to wavelengthaudio.com and drool. So, okay, I covered the money. I covered North America, Europe, South America. Did I say South America? Hi. I've never been to South America until now. Can I come stay at your house? I'd love to. I have a friend from Chile. Wait a minute. This happened last week. It was really weird. This cow carries messages in its ass. What's it say? Oh, some friends of mine, artists, sent me this. They said the arts are not a way to make a living. They are a very human way of making life more bearable. Guess who said that? Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah, I will not argue. I think Kurt might have been entertained by the impetus for writing this song. This song I wrote long ago during my bad life. I was drinking a lot. I was smoking pot. I was doing this disgusting thing. I can't believe I did that, but I did. And one of the players in it, this kind of gangster guy, and I became friends. I became friends with a person who some might call a monster. I thought he was kind of sad and lonely. Psychodot song. The king might I'll get it right. Kings can't buy everything. They can't buy you. They can't buy a dream. A king might say, baby, it's you. things don't always tell the truth. My friend the king, my friend the king, would not change places for anything. He hides his money and digs a hole, 'cause he won't need it where he goes. My friend the king, my friend the king, would not change places for anything. On your knees, on your knees, on your knees. Get on your knees. On your knees, my friend the king. On your knees, my friend the king. On your knees, would not change places for anything. He takes that woman and gives her the gas. She don't like him, but he don't ask. Home at last. Home at last. Home at last. So a lot of song requests. I don't think I'm going to take any more song requests for season 1. After tonight, I'm going to do a few more shows. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to finish the album that was almost finished before the pandemic became apparent. And I started doing these. And I've got a big new solid-state hard drive. Gordon scored for me. Got a good deal on that. I'm going to fill it up with a new record and hopefully make some more videos and maybe make a few set design changes. And unless a miracle happens and we can go out and play gigs and things like that, I'll be back with season 2. But anyway, don't worry about it. I'm going to do a few more shows, and I'll have some new ones, some more songs recorded by next week. But one request that's come up again and again and again, I didn't write. But one of the best songwriters in my world, or I think the world, did, and his name is Bad Bob Niswonger. And my sister Debbie was the one who really put the hammer down. She said, "You're going to play Living in a Lincoln." Okay, but I don't have the tracks. I don't have a 2-inch tape machine. I can't steal the Psychodots version. I don't know what to do. Noah played the drums. Bob played the bass. Living in a Lincoln. My baby and I decide we want a brand new car, but a paycheck together wouldn't go that far. Went down to the line and sold it to the man, signed a dotted line and then away we ran. Packed up our things and headed over the hill. Now we got no home address for them to send the bill. Now we living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. We got a telephone, we got premium sound, we got courtesy lights for when the sun goes down. We don't worry about the weather, we got climate control. Got a radar detector for the highway patrol. When we wanna start cooking, we pull over and park. Plug the hot plate in the ladder, watch it glow in the dark. In a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln. Yeah, we're living in a Lincoln.
Something real.
Stop looping. Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you, my next show, we're back to Saturdays. 6 at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But if you want to turn that 9 upside down, you can call it devil music if you want. But next Saturday, June 6th, 9 p.m., I'll be back with some more new cool songs. And I've got 2 more here.
Something real.
That's Belinda. There we go. Maybe that thing won't get you too far. Might never leave your house or take you out of the bars. When you were a kid, you thought you'd be a star. Well, it might happen yet for you and your guitar. Disappointed your dad and you broke your mom's heart. In so many ways, you don't know where to start. Your wife and your kid, well, you tore them up too. And when they threw you out, that left just one thing to do. Play your guitar. Play your guitar. Other people don't understand. They'll try to screw up your plan. Somehow you still can't believe. So you're all up your sleeve. And when you hold it like that, put your fingers right there. You can't do it wrong, cause the sound hits the air. And you stand up and shake it, and rock it in a chair. Play it like a feather, feel the wood there. And opens up heaven, it's the right thing to do. When nothing else works, it'll carry you through. Don't take it from me, just see how it feels when the world fades away. Leave something real. Play your guitar. Play your guitar. Try to break up the band. Somehow you still can't leave. So you roll up your sleeve. And play your guitar. Play your guitar. Play your guitar. Play your guitar. Piss off your dad and break the girls' hearts. Play your guitar. Piss off your mama and break the boys' hearts. Play your guitar. Piss off your parents and break the girls' hearts. Piss off your parents and break the boys' hearts. Piss off your parents and break the boys' hearts. Piss off your parents and break the boys' hearts. Almost. Deathy was ahead of me. Whoa, okay, one more song. I'll tell you the truth. I just like everybody else, I get rattled at times. Today rattled me because I think I did the right thing. I read the news and I watched some news. Let's keep it together. I called Grace. I called Noah's sister, twin sister Grace, who's in Philadelphia. I love you, Grace. Sam, Olive, Sarah, love you all. And my new in-laws, Jerry and Luann, everybody. But anyways, I was talking to Grace, and Grace just said, Dad, you got to play your set, and you just have to do a good job. And she said, do your best, be nice, lead by example. And what I added to that was, if you don't know how to do that, follow somebody else that does. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be looking for good examples this week to follow. Love you. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good, safe weekend. And be kind to animals. The day I discovered I wasn't the center of the universe, I threw a tantrum in the temple, kinda like the Son of God. And I thought to myself, if I keep thinking like this, I'm gonna go to hell. Each time I humble myself, my pride begins to swell. There's too much company with the victims and the losers and the wannabes. Who's gonna notice if I'm nailed to that cross? So I sing to myself, if I keep singing like this, I'm gonna go to hell, where fear is never boring and true love is always snoring in an ugly motel. Holy roller soldiers who skirmish at the border with islanders, martyrs. Don't get any on you, atheists and Jews, me and you, we all need big love. Unwanted foreigners, AIDS-infected loners, babies in the cradle, sleeping like potatoes, KKKs and Crips, take a sip, we all need big love now. Big love now. Big love now. Big, big. I wanna swim in the light, a child in a bright, shiny universe. I don't wanna get hurt, but I want my freedom too. So I pray for my will, but if I keep praying like this, I'm gonna go to hell. So I hide where I can't die inside my shell. Alcoholic addicts, kids with automatics, sucking on the pipe. God knows the time is right. White, black, brown, red. Mama said we all need big love. All the saints, all the sinners, the ones we eat for dinner, the enemies we hate, and before it gets too late, the one we treat like dirt, Mother Earth. We all need big, 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 big love now. Big love now. Big love now. The day I discovered I wasn't the center of the universe, I threw a tantrum in the temple, kinda like the Son of God. I'm gonna go to hell. 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 Holy roller soldiers who skirmish at the border with islanders, martyrs. Don't get any on you, atheists and Jews, surfers too. We all need big love. All right, you are too gonna swim in the light. See you next week. Thank you.